Tonight, the crisis in Ukraine nears a breaking point. President Biden says the United States believes Vladimir Putin has made the decision to invade Ukraine.
As of this moment, I'm convinced he's made the decision. We have reason to believe that.
The president says Russia intends to target Ukraine's capital city of Kyiv within the next few days. Russia increases its number of troops to as many as 190,000 surrounding Ukraine's border. Reports of possible false flag operations underway, while increased shelling continues in eastern Ukraine for the second straight day. And the latest diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions. 2 years in prison. Former officer Kim Potter sentenced in the shooting death of Dante Wright, his mother's emotional plea for justice.
And I'll never be able to forgive you for what you've stolen from us.
Healthcare workers and fatigue. Despite falling COVID cases, hospitals remain overwhelmed and understaffed. We go inside a COVID ICU. Olympic doping scandal fallout. Will it lead to drastic changes in women's figure skating? Winter storm mess. Near whiteout conditions result in a 100-vehicle pileup in Illinois. And on the road to a Florida school with an unlikely visitor.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jericka Duncan in for Norah. Strong words tonight from President Biden. He says he believes the decision for war has already been made by Russian President Vladimir Putin. The president warning the nation that Ukraine's capital of Kyiv, made up of more than 2.8 million people.
In this weekend's two-woman bobsled. Jericka?
Let's hope she wins. Jamie Yukas, thank you. Still ahead on tonight's CBS Evening News, powerful winds cause harrowing landings at a major international airport. And avocados make a comeback. How diplomats help to lift the ban on Mexican avocados. Tonight, newly released video shows the moment heavy rains triggered a deadly mudslide. While On the Road is next with a Florida school and its very cool visitor.
If you can't watch the CBS Evening News, you can listen. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Sponsored by Principal Financial Group.
It's been nearly a half a century since there was even a chance of snow in the Tampa, Florida area. Well, today, On the Road has a 100% chance of smiles. Steve Hartman has the story. I'll never take snow for granted again. Nice story. We'll be right back.
Tonight's On the Road segment is sponsored by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sunday on Face the Nation, Margaret's guests include Secretary of State Antony Blinken, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg, and Congressman James Clyburn. And that's tonight's CBS Evening News. For Norah O'Donnell and all of us here, I'm Jericka Duncan. Good night.